George Lucas's reflections on Disney's handling of Star Wars are a poignant reminder of what happens when a beloved creation is handed over to those who lack a true understanding of its essence. In selling Lucasfilm to Disney for $4 billion, Lucas may have hoped to see his galaxy far, far away continue to thrive under new leadership. However, the past decade has revealed a bitter truth. Disney's stewardship has stripped Star Wars of its soul.
I'm losing everything in my life.
In this video, we'll delve into Lucas's frustrations with how Disney has misunderstood and mishandled the Force, reducing it to a mere plot device rather than the profound, mysterious concept it once was. We'll explore how the sequels and spin-offs have strayed from the nuanced, morally complex storytelling that defined the original trilogy, and how Lucas's continued involvement with the franchise highlights his struggle to protect his legacy. Finally, we'll confront the harsh reality that while Disney may own Star Wars in name, they have lost touch with what truly made it iconic: its depth, its heart, and its creator's vision. Let's be honest, Lucas was the mastermind behind Star Wars, the one who truly understood the intricate layers that made this universe resonate with fans across generations. His understanding of the Force and the delicate balance it represented was the lifeblood of the saga. When he says, "I was the one who really knew what Star Wars was," he isn't just making a statement, he's issuing a critique of what Disney has done in his absence. Disney, with its profit-driven motives, has taken what was once a richly woven tapestry and turned it into a cheap, mass-produced product. The sequels and spin-offs, while visually stunning, lacked the soul and substance that made the original trilogy a cultural phenomenon. The Force, in Disney's hands, has been reduced to a shallow gimmick. Lucas's frustration is clear when he talks about how nobody understood the Force like he did. He conceived it as a complex, spiritual concept, something that transcended the simple dichotomy of light versus dark. Yet Disney's interpretation has stripped away that depth, turning it into a mere tool for flashy battles and simplistic good versus evil narratives. This is not the Force that Lucas envisioned, and it's not the one that fans fell in love with. Lucas's explanation of the dark side as a corruption brought on by selfishness and greed feels eerily prescient when applied to Disney's handling of the franchise. It's almost as if he's describing their approach to Star Wars itself motivated by profit, and in the process they've twisted and distorted the very essence of the saga. Sure, Lucas says, you give it up, but his continued involvement with the franchise, his visits to sets, his role as a consultant reveals a man who hasn't fully let go. He's still fighting, in his own way, to preserve the integrity of what he created. In the end, Lucas's reflections offer a sobering critique of Disney's stewardship of Star Wars. His vision of the Force, with the light side as its true nature and the dark side as a corrupting influence, is a concept that Disney has failed to grasp. Balance in the Force isn't about equal parts light and dark, it's about aligning with the will of the Force itself, something that Disney's projects have missed entirely. The tragic irony is that while Disney may own the rights to Star Wars, they do not possess its soul. That, it seems, was lost the moment they started prioritizing spectacle over substance and profit over the profound storytelling that made Star Wars a legend. For Lucas, and for those of us who cherish the original trilogy, this is a loss that cannot be easily forgiven.